Okay guys, let me give you a quick disclaimer. I'm sorry if you hear my cooler, it's kind of loud, you probably hear it, but I live in Tucson, Arizona and it's freaking hot and I have to keep the cooler on or I'm gonna be sweating like a pig. So I'm sorry if you guys hear the noise. Your girl needs it on. And I'm a freak about my puppies. I'm like, I don't want them to overheat. They're like my children and I baby them, so. Today I'm gonna be addressing a question that I have been getting a lot and I just figured, you know what? I will go ahead and make a video. I know some of my subscribers have been messaging me, some of my family members and friends. Some new people have been messaging me, asking me about this company or why I'm not involved in it anymore. And I just wanna go ahead and let you guys know and we'll just sit down and I'll be honest with you guys and just tell you the story about it. So if you've been around my channel for a while or if you are a family member or friend watching this, you'll know I have dipped into a couple MLMs, which MLM stands for multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing. That's a hard word to say. Try to say multi-level marketing like 5 times. I guess that time it wasn't Spanish. Anyways, for a while I was a Unique presenter, which they are a makeup company, and then more recently I jumped into Acti-Labs. Now if you're curious to why I quit Unique, I did make a video about it. I'll go ahead and link that down below if you want to know more about that. But basically what a multi-level marketing company is a company that, you know, has a product, and rather than carrying their products in stores or specifically hiring employees, anyone can be a part of the company and be an ambassador or a distributor or a presenter and sell the product. And basically you get a commission of your sales, and then you have people sign up under you, so you have a team, and then you get a small commission based off what your team sells. Every single company does it a little differently, but basically that's the gist of it. Now Acti-Labs is a company and they are based in Europe, which what I love about Acti-Labs is Europe has much stricter guidelines on what ingredients and chemicals they can put into their products. So all of their products are paraben free. They don't have a lot of the harsh chemicals that many US companies are allowed to put in their products. So what made me switch to Acti-Labs is, you guys know I have skin issues, so I wanted to find a company that had makeup that was good for my skin and that was not gonna make me break out even more. Now, one thing I will say about Acti-Labs is they have a huge variety of products. They have makeup, they have skincare, they have diet products, they have supplements, they have slimming wraps, they even have teeth whitening toothpaste. So there literally is a product for everyone out there. Now, one thing I was super impressed with about Acti-Labs is every single type of product does exactly what they say it's gonna do. So if you can already tell by how I'm talking about Acti-Labs, I still think they're amazing, and I technically am still an ambassador. So again, what's nice about Acti-Labs is there's no monthly quotas, there's no any kind of sales quotas, so you can't go inactive from not selling enough or anything like that. So I still am actually an active ambassador. I still purchase products from them and use products from them all the time because I really do love a lot of their products. Now, as you can tell, and kind of what this video is about, is I am not really actively pursuing it very much. I started with Acti-Labs in September of last year, so September of 2016, and I went full on into it. Like, I made a Facebook page, I made an Instagram page, which I'll go ahead and link the Instagram page down below if you kind of want to see some of the products or what it's about. Now, fair warning, I am not active anymore, so I never log into that account. So if you try to DM me or ask me questions or things like that, don't get offended or anything if I don't answer. Like, I am not really actively pursuing Acti-Labs as a full-time career or anything like that. So I'm just linking it that way if you want to see some of the products and stuff like that. And there's been all kinds of new products that have come out since then anyways, which I am not super knowledgeable on. So September, I jumped full in. From September until December is when I was super active. Now, in that time period, I made almost $1,000 commission. Now, that's not including discounts that I earned, that's not including free products that I earned. That is strictly like commission money that I earned, which for starting out with an MLM company, that is pretty good, at least for me. Now, I did Unique for about a year and a half, and just to give you perspective, in that whole year and a half, I think I made about $1,200. It was something like that, but I almost made what I made in a year and a half with Unique in the couple months that I was active with Acti-Labs. So I was doing pretty well with Acti-Labs, and I honestly think if I would have kept going with it, I would have kept being successful and kept growing. Now, what caused me to come to a halt with it is mainly time. And also a little bit of kind of my personality and what makes me happy, which I'll get into all of that. So as you guys know, I work 40 hours a week. I do have a full-time job. I also do YouTube on here. And another thing I do on the side is I actively sell on Poshmark, which basically it's kind of like an app where you can buy and sell clothes and anything you want. So I already had a couple side things going on, and by jumping into Acti-Labs, I just bit off more than I could handle. Now, to be successful with an MLM company, you have to have a team. That is the only way you are ever going to be full-time or super successful with them, is having a team. I started getting a little team together, and one thing, which rightfully so, like before I even go into it, like I am not bashing on any of my team members, because rightfully so. When you start a new company, especially a multi-level marketing company, like you have no idea what to do, what the products are about. You have so many questions. Just think of it as starting your own business, and you just have to learn all these new things. You have to learn how things work. So rightfully so, all my team members had questions constantly. You know, how do I do this? What is this product for? You know, what type of products do we have? How do I order? All of these questions are viable questions from one person. Now, imagine all of those questions, all of that interaction needed, but then you have 2 members, then you have 3, then you have 4, and they are all wanting answers and needing help all throughout the day, which again, this kind of goes into my personality, which I don't think I'm meant for MLMs, is because I am a perfectionist. If I'm gonna help someone, if I'm gonna do something, I wanna give them my all, my 100%. And if I can't, that bothers me and makes me really unhappy and uncomfortable. So as my team was growing, I wanted to, of course, give each and every person my 100%, my all. I wanted to answer them right away. That way I didn't keep them waiting. But at the same time, I still had my job to do. I still had YouTube to do. I still had my Poshmark packages I needed to ship out and package up in a timely manner. And most importantly, out of all of this, I have a wonderful husband that I like spending time with. I need to cook dinner. Groceries need to be bought. You know what I mean? Like, I have a house to maintain as well. And I was just doing too many things to where, you know, I wasn't doing as good of a job at work. I wasn't giving my all to YouTube. And it was spilling over. I felt like I wasn't doing a good enough job for my team members. Like, I didn't want to leave them hanging. Also, aside from team members, you have customers that are constantly contacting you, needing help, wanting to know what colors, wanting to know what products are best for them. So I was just getting so overwhelmed. It got to the point where, you know, Jesse and I honestly don't have a lot of time together. We both work a lot and our hours don't really line up. So on a daily basis, I would say we have maybe 3 or 4 hours out of the day where we are home together at the same time. Now, in those 3 or 4 hours, we have to take showers, you know, get ready for bed, make dinner, eat dinner, you know what I mean? All little things that you do at home. So we really don't have a lot of time where we can just hang out with each other, and we genuinely do enjoy each other. Like, we want to hang out with each other, you know what I mean? Like, even though we live together and we've been together for, let's see, almost 5 years, like, we still want to hang out with each other, you know? And it just got to the point where I would get home, and when Jesse would get home, I was just on my phone all the time, all night, answering questions, helping customers, helping team members, you know what I mean? And I was neglecting my personal life, you know what I mean? Again, I'm someone who, I like a job where I can go in, my normal job, I go in at 8, I leave at 4. By the time I leave at 4, I'm done. No more work, the rest of the day is mine, you know what I mean? And that is something that, for me personally, my personality, I enjoy. MLM companies, honestly, they're 24/7 job. 24/7, you are having to help your team members, help customers, whether it's at 5:30 in the morning, they're asking you questions before they go to work, or sometimes at 12:30 at night, when that's the only time they have to ask questions. Like, all throughout the day, you are having people who need your help, which, again, I think if that was the only thing I was responsible for, like if I didn't have a job and, you know, do YouTube and Poshmark and stuff like that, it wouldn't wouldn't be so overwhelming, but it was just really overwhelming for me. And I was like, you know what? My mindset kind of just changed. I've always been someone who I'm like, money, 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 money. I love the money. I will work my butt off, run myself into the ground as long as I'm financially secure. And in December, I kind of got to the point where I just was like, what is the point of being financially secure when you have no life other than work? You know what I mean? And I was just like, you know what? Something has to give. And what I did was I kind of, everything I was doing, I was like, okay, what does the long-term picture look like with this business venture? What does the long-term picture look like in this company? And the long-term picture with ActiLabs was me being a huge major upline for ActiLabs, me having a team of thousands, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd be making money, but if I was overwhelmed with just my tiny little team, I could not even imagine having a team of thousands, you know what I mean? And there is no way human possible that you can give your full 100% time to each one of those thousands of people. For me, like I said, I'm a perfectionist. So for me, that just was like not something I wanted to do. So that is kind of why ActiLabs is what I decided to give up, I guess you can say. Now, as I said in the beginning, I still love ActiLabs. I love their products. I regularly buy some of their products. And I have friends who, I just have to say, like, if you're watching this, like, and you know who you are, like, I just have the sweetest friends. Like, I still have friends who here and there, like, I get an email like, oh, so-and-so placed an order, so-and-so placed an order, because they got hooked on the makeup or the products that they were using, and they just regularly place their orders, which, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Like, I have the sweetest friends. I love you guys. But yeah, so I place orders. I get random orders here and there from people who got hooked on it. They just go on my website, order it, get it shipped to them. Every once in a while, I'll get someone come to me saying like, hey, like, I have sensitive skin, like I just want you to pick out all the makeup that you think I would like, and basically like you pick out my whole makeup collection for me, which I love doing that. Like that is so fun. Like I love when people come to me and do that. But aside from that, I am not pursuing a team. I am not looking to really grow my business or do anything other than, you know, sell here and there to friends and family, or every once in a while someone who is looking for good products, you know what I mean? Now, I'm saying that's where I'm at right now. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll be at a point where I won't be working so much and I'll have the time to get back into it. Like, you never know. Like, I'm not definitely like saying, no more ActiLabs, I'm done forever. You know what I mean? Just because, like I said, I love the company, I love the products. But as of right now, I am not looking to actively pursue that. So that's pretty much it. There's no drama, there's no anything like that, no juice or anything. But I just wanted to clear that up just because I keep getting more and more people messaging me either, you know, what happened with ActiLabs, like did something happen, or I have people messaging me like, hey, I want to join your team, like I really think ActiLabs would be great because they saw some of my previous videos. And I just tell them honestly what I said in this video, that, you know, I'm not actively pursuing it and I would feel really guilty taking you on my team when I don't have the time to give you my all and answer your questions and train you, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to clear all that up. And if you guys don't want me to do some videos on ActiLabs, like I can do a, you know, my favorite ActiLabs product video, or I can do more tutorials on some of the makeup or anything. If you guys want to see more videos on it, I totally would be happy to do that still. So if that's something you're wanting to see, comment down below, let me know like, hey, I still want to see ActiLab videos from you, you know, I still want to hear about the products, so I can totally do that. If that's something you guys want, just let me know. Or if you have any other questions on or want me to elaborate on anything in this video, feel free to ask away. You guys always know, like, I'm an open book to all of you guys. I have to say, like, that's kind of one of my best traits, slash sometimes it's kind of one of my faults, is I am too open with everybody, but it's not something I'm gonna change. I'm totally okay with that. Like I said, if you guys have been around here for a while, or if you know me personally, like, I'm an open book. So any questions, feel free to ask away. And I think that'll do it for this video. So I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Hair, it's just been crazy.